for EA Sports. The challenge was thrown down, and they certainly accepted. Let's see who the better squad is. Centers are gliding into center, and you can feel the tension here in the building. We've been waiting all day for this, and it has finally arrived. We're underway here. Reads it perfectly, breaking up the play. Slides the puck over. Through the neutral zone and into the offensive end. Into the corner now. Sacrifices the body to block that in front. Oh, he'll feel all of that after this one.
In order to dictate the tempo of the game right at the onset of it, you want to make your opponents think and hear you coming, and that's what he does with that first hit.
Dishes it to McKinnon. Quick pass across to Sosa. What a steal in his own end. Here's a short pass to Carbonen. The Assassins have a hold of it in the defensive zone. Moves the puck over to Appleton. We got a whistle offside to call. Plenty of playing time left in this frame. The game is still scoreless. Nice job tying up his opponent. Here's a great use of the stick right there to poke it away. From the right side and up the middle. Takes the feed at the back end. Great save by the goaltender who was in the right place at the right time.
As a goaltender, sometimes you just have to react. You turn the brain off and you just allow your eyes and your body to do the work for you. And he does exactly that with a reactionary save.
At center ice now. He grabs the puck. Drives to the sweet spot. Decides to think about it. It's in the back of the net. He scores!
Anytime you're in the grade A scoring chances and your funnel tight to the net, you want to make sure you get a quick release shot off. There's coverage there. It's all about accuracy at that point, and he doesn't miss.
Sneaks away with the puck after he was tangled up on the draw. All quick work with the stick and comes up with the puck. The Rangers scoop it up along the boards. Handles the puck. Dishes it off. Oh, they telegraph the pass and he picks it off. To his teammate. The Assassins get a hold of the puck in their own end. They try to maintain possession inside the defensive zone. Quick feed down low. Pass back to the point. And he makes a save, and that had some hot sauce all over. And some textbook body contact there.
McKinnon's going to have to keep his head up throughout this game. No one liked that play earlier that injured their player. The crowd is frustrated, including the bench. He'll have to be aware when that puck's on the stick. Mick's in a lot of pain here, James, as he's trying to make his way back to the bench. He was injured somewhere in the shift, showing his passion to try and stay committed to the play, but he's got to get off.
Play resumes here as he wins the draw inside the offensive zone. The Rangers have it now. Through the middle of the ice, they enter the attacking zone. And a good use of the body to knock the puck loose. That's just a great heads-up read at center ice. Passes the puck over to Carbonen. Coughs it up at center. The Assassins played along the boards. That opportunity is rejected. McKinnon's got it in the defensive end. Huge play in his own end to come up with the puck.
Sometimes when you're losing, a coach will give you a little more leeway to get things done offensively. You start to take some risks, but this one doesn't work out in their favor.
The Assassins move the puck in the defensive zone. The Rangers have it from their own end. Quick feed to Powers. Puck sent over to McKinnon. Loses his balance on the play. Moves it to the offensive zone. Here's a shot. That goes wide. Salo's got it in the offensive zone. Passes it over. And puts it anywhere with the way he wanted it to go. Scores! And we are tied. New game here, Pounder.
Oh, yeah, it's a new game, James. But I really like the pushback to get the equalizer. Now it's what they do with that momentum. This next shift is critical. This play could have died, James, but instead...
The Rangers have leveled the playing field in the late goings of period number 1.
Yeah, no time like the present, right, James? To have some urgency heading into the intermission, and you can take that to the bank, right? I mean, finding ways to get the equalizer here. Now you get a little bit of a rest, and you got to come out firing on all cylinders to start the second.
Period number 1 in the books. First intermission entertainment is on deck here. You can also have time to go grab a drink, grab a hot dog, and we'll be back with period number 2 in moments. We are about ready to go for the middle stanza here tonight. Still tied up as we get underway here in period number 2. We've played a period here, Cheryl, and we've had an intermission to collect our thoughts. What do you make of what you see?
The Rangers had zero offensive production in this game. They've been on their heels, and really their opponent is taking it to them. The goaltender's been strong, and it's the reason this game is still tied.
With possession along the wall. Big time block on the play.
Well, he's doing what it takes, James. And listen, coach is going to love that one. I expect to see him out here again.
Gets it over to McKinnon. Here's a chance. On the break. What a finish.
Two parts to this. I mean, he's on a breakaway, so he had to get to the right spot, break away from the pack, and then he's got to finish here, James. I just love the confidence. He was very decisive in his move to be able to put this by the goaltender. Looks over his shoulder and the presence of mind to know where everyone is and keeps moving forward. And what a finish that is on net.
Face off here in the neutral zone, and we are back underway. Passes it over to Carboni. Puck grab by Appleton. Quick pass to Edwards. And he takes the pass. Oh, what a save in front.
Mays makes an incredible save from the slot area. That's a beauty. I wasn't sure if he was going to get to it, James, but he sure did.
Moves it to Appleton. Sosa's got it along the wing. How's that for a little rock'em sock'em?
That's rock'em sock'em, and that's separating puck from player, isn't it, James? Man, he's not going to feel good.
And he easily stops that one.
Stoner's helping his team with his rebound control.
Oh, what a save! He stopped it! Wow!
Oh, that's an intangible effort that you can't teach, James. That's all about desperation and the will to stop that puck.
Here's... Oh, it goes right off the post! Throws one up to Sosa. Unable to reach that one. Shot! And he comes up with the stop there. Moves it quickly over to Edwards. Feeds the puck to Sosa. Sends a pass over. McKinnon's got the puck in his own zone. Up along the wing. Here's a pass down low. Shot attempt completely fails on that. Takes control of the puck. Pass in front. Slides it across. The Assassins gain possession in their own end. Scoops up the puck here. Now a quick pass to Mick. There's the whistle, icing the call.
Really want to look at this last save again, James, because this is about taking it to the next level. When you have this level of competitiveness, athleticism, and desperation and urgency in your game, you know that goaltending coaches, they can't just teach this. This is instinctual, and this is what winners are made of.
With the tip, deflected and a great pass hit. Tosses it to Mick. Takes the pass. Here's a short pass to Edwards. Oh, and he puts it wide of the net.
No, and this is a near miss, James. You're trying to be accurate. You know how good the goaltenders are, and you just miss by a few inches.
Quick feed to McKinnon. The Assassins get a hold of the puck. From the open ice, they gain the line. Edwards has it in the defensive end. Takes the feed. Quick feed down low. He got all of that in. And we'll get the whistle after the goaltender hangs on.
Sosa's trying to find a way to get back to the bench and not put his team in a vulnerable spot. You can see that he's been injured somewhere on the shift. He's laboring and he's rinsing, but he's committed to the play. He's got to find the appropriate moment to get off.
The Rangers win the draw here in their own end. Powers carries the puck in his own zone. Grabs control of it at the point. Sends it down low. Along the half wall with the puck. Big stop by the goaltender right in front. We got a whistle as the puck's frozen. The Rangers have been the more active squad, and they continue to lead late in the second period. Off the draw, and he ties up his opponent.
McKinnon, you can feel it, James. He got the go-ahead goal, and now the puck's on his stick.
The Rangers looking against the half wall. Great read as he crouches down to block it. Picking up steam in the offensive zone. Quick pass to McKinnon. Moves it to Powers. Right up Main Street and on the attack. Powers plays it against the boards. Feeds it over. The Assassins gain control of the puck. Oh, had a chance to make a nice move, and the puck disagreed with him. Well, there you go. 2 periods down, 1 more to go. At least for now, right? Third period just around the corner. Fans are buzzing. Teams are gliding into position here for the start of the third. Barring extra time, the final frame of this one. Here we go. Third period is underway. All right, Cheryl, we've played 2 periods in this one. Give the fans at home your take on what you've seen.
The Assassins are trailing in this game, and they're kind of fortunate, to be honest with you, James. They really haven't had anything in terms of offensive production. They got to get some more shot opportunities if they want to get back in it.
Looks to pass it to Sosa. Dishes it off. From behind the net. Moves it to Sosa. Takes a shot. Oh, I think that went off his mask and somehow stays out of the net. Feeds it over to McKinnon. The Rangers have it behind the cage. Moves the puck down low. Shuts it down with the paddle. What a stop. And that's some great pressure in the offensive end by Powers. The Rangers going to work on offense. Salo's got it near the point. Here's a shot. Denies him in front. Oh, the home team is reeling here inside the defensive zone. The fans are nervous. Skates with it. Skates it up. And they'll skate it out of the zone. Looking to make something happen in the offensive zone. Oh, look at this. He slides it quickly to Sosa. Came up with the save on that play. Moves it quickly over to Salo. Long reach breaks up the momentum. Here's a short pass to Sosa. And he was ready for that one.
McKinnon's quick release was on fine display right there, James. I mean, he was able to get the shot off, but he wires it off the post. Sometimes that's a testament to the goaltender being good position when you miss by inches.
Still lots of time left here in this frame. It's a 2-1 game. Off the drive. A nice job locking up his opponent. Smart read by the defender to come up with it. Scooped up along the wall by Appleton. Powers takes the puck. It's a contact sport, people. There's proof right there. And a smart heads-up play to poke that away by Appleton. Passes it over. Moves the puck. Here's a blast. Stops him cold. And she blocks it.
Well, it was from such an area, a grade A scoring chance. I don't even think she thought. She just had instincts, relied on him, and got in front of it.
Salo's gaining momentum. And now it's grabbed by McKinnon. Denies him. Stoner's got the puck, and he's going to slow things down.
Well, he's slowing things down because his team has been under siege, James. It's the third period. It's a tight game, and he elects to get the whistle. I like this decision. It's the right one. Now everyone can get a rest, and coach can get... Oh, well, that's going to be a call, James. That's definitely a penalty.
Excellent stick work on the play. Edwards looks around. And that's off target as it hits the body. Let's get the call. Salo's been nabbed for tripping.
Well, everyone has a job and a role to do, and guess what? It's about PK execution right now. They have the one-goal lead. Now they're protecting it.
Our first opportunity to look at the power play unit set to go to work.
No time like the present, hey, James, and the power play to get it done. Get the equalizer in this one. It's about creating momentum, not taking it away. They are got to look to the net. They've got to drive lanes and try and get on the scoreboard here.
And they cough it up at center. Powers works the puck in his own zone. And they get the puck out of the danger zone. Angles it over to Sosa. Mingles the pass. And that kick is good. They've tied it up. They have tied it up here with a big-time goal in the third.
Well, they couldn't have waited much longer there, James. They're running out of runway, but they found a way to get it done. You got to come up big at the right moment and brace the pressure, and that's exactly what they did.
More than half the period has expired. You can feel the energy in this crowd. It's a tie game. Looking to make something happen along the boards. And that one's turned away. And he slides it quickly to Appleton. And that's blocked from someone in front. And now he moves it quickly to McKinnon. To the front. John denies him in close.
That's a fantastic save by the goaltender, but his team has to do a better job of protecting the middle of the ice. Those high-danger scoring chances eventually go in.
And someone's going off here as the ref's hand goes high in the air. Whistle blown, stopping the play. The Rangers will serve 2 minutes in the box.
I love when play is physical and aggressive, but when you cross the line and there's too much, you're going to get the boarding call. Well, listen, a power play, you want to make sure that you're getting a high percentage shooting shot. And that's exactly what they did earlier on the 1-3-1, where they were able to capitalize. It's about opening up lanes, getting the coverage to move around, here, getting to that shot lane. He really...
He scored! A big-time goal puts him ahead.
The power play unit, they take advantage here, James. They're elite puck movers. They're highly skilled players, and they put it to test, and they convert it. And you know, look any further than the leader on this team who buries it home. I mean, he has got ice in his veins, and he knows the timing. When his team needs something, they look to him, and he answers.
Here in the late goings of the period, it's a one-goal hockey game. 3-2 is where we sit. On the attack along the boards. Lugs the puck into the offensive zone corner. Under a minute to play in this dandy. Moves the puck along the half wall. Takes the feed. Just a simple save by Mays. And it's a quick pass to Appleton.
Mick's able to corral that pass. He's got the puck on his stick. You know he's dangerous. He's got 2 in the game, and he's looking for another.
Now a quick pass to McKinnon. The Assassins take possession in the defensive end. Directed over to Sosa. Moves the puck inside the offensive zone. Sends the pass down low. Slides the puck down low. Receives the pass. Works it across to Appleton. The Assassins work around near the back end. Oh, just a great heads-up play by Powers.
Well, you play the game differently depending on the situation. When you're
Taking away, and he comes up big. It's all Shiro from this slump tonight. Well, Cheryl, as my kids like to point out, the hot chocolate's never quite as sweet when you come up on the short end of an EASHL challenge.
yeah, it certainly isn't. I'm sure it doesn't taste as good, and this one doesn't have a good taste either. They're going to have to regroup and find a way to reset for their next challenge.
Welcome back, everyone. Well, bragging rights up for grabs here. The challenge has been laid. Let's get it on. Enough talk, enough hype. Let's do this. Your first period is set to go. The Rangers will start with the puck as they win the opening faceoff here. Feeds the puck over to McKinnon. The Assassins look to start the transition game. Takes the feed in the middle of the ice. Gets a piece of it with the blocker. Tries to feed it over to Edwards. Hammers one. Oh, he stopped that deflection with the wood. Oh, look at this. Here they come. They've got number 6. And a little home cooking pays off as they get on the board quickly here.
Gotta love the home cooking, James, as this team really fires up the crowd with that start and sending a clear message they want this game.
The Rangers take the lead after that last goal. Cheryl, what are you waiting for here now? Do you anticipate the counter punch, or do you look for the continued push attack?
You got to continue to push attack. There is way too much runway left in this game, James. You're in the first period. You got to find a way to continue to compete, continue to maintain the momentum, and put your opponent on their heels.
Slides it across. Taken by Appleton. Moved up ahead here in the neutral zone. Oh, you gotta love the effort as he blocks that. Denies the slapper. Into the corner of the attacking area. Taken along the wall by Appleton. Just a little too much contact and couldn't hang on to the puck. Broken up by Appleton. Quick feed to McKinnon. Oh, what a paddle save on the play.
Well, that shot came quick, and it was right out front. He had to be sharp. He had to be right on it and show his brilliant reflexes.
Takes the feed at center and moves up ahead. Whacks it into the offensive zone. Edwards plays it now. Puck scooped up by Powers. Quick pass to Carbonen. From center they get into the attacking area. And that plays offside. We got a face-off coming up. Nearing the midway mark of the period, the Rangers have taken a 1-0 lead. Mitch won the draw here in the open ice. Appleton's got control of it now behind the cage. Off a stick and they can't connect. The Rangers have a hold of it in the defensive zone. Nice pass back. Covers him in the open ice. Takes it into the slot. And that's easily turned aside. Along the wing up the neutral zone. The Assassins take it along the wall. What a stop! Poked away by McKinnon. And he takes the dish. Puck knocked loose after that hit. The Assassins take over on possession. Feeds it over. What a steal in his own end. Dishes it off. Passes it over. The Assassins gain possession. He's on that one. And now they look to make something happen from the neutral zone. Slides the puck down low. And that's a great heads-up play by Carbonen. Right up the gut into the offensive end. Moves it to Mick. Passes over to McKinnon. Into the attacking end. McKinnon's got the puck.
Solo's so effective in the O-zone. I mean, he knows how to put the puck to the net. He got the go-ahead goal earlier, and now he's looking for more.
And he takes the feed. Shuts him down. And they'll cover it up, forcing a stoppage in play. Just here in the late stages of this frame, we've got a 1-0 hockey game thus far. And with the centers tied up, he swoops in to take possession. They've got numbers. The Assassins played along the wing and forces a huge turnover here with the steal. Big time stop. And he takes the feed. Inside the offensive end now down the left. Sends one up to Salo. Here's a chance. finds the zone. Tries to get it to Salo. Some solid defensive work in their own end with the poke check. In the books, let's grab a breather and we'll come back with period number 2 in moments. Welcome back, Cheese Pounder. I'm Sabalski. You do you, and here comes period number 2. Both teams are recharged, and here we go. Period number 2 is underway. All right, Cheryl, we've seen already one period played in this one. How do you assess this?
The Rangers are putting on a shooting clinic out there right now. Real entertaining game to watch. The coach will be real happy about being opportunistic and taking shots.
Still plenty of time left in this frame. We got a 1-0 game to this point. And from off the wing, he comes up with it with both centers sprung up. The lane was plugged up and that shot's blocked. Slides it diagonally to Edwards. He scores! Tie game!
Well, you can't worry about what happened in the game, James. It's all about what you do now, staying in the present. That's exactly what they've done, and they've got the equalizer. Well, he's not going to get a point, but he certainly will get the fist bumps on the bench. I mean, he initiated that contact to allow his team to even have the puck. I mean, that is impact.
And they've got the puck after that neutral zone faceoff. And tries to make a diagonal pass to Appleton. And he lowers the boom there. Oh, misfires. That goes right out of the zone. Appleton stick handling in his own zone. Through pass ahead. Sends the pass over. Moves around along the half wall. Here's the chance. And he's got that one.
Let's have a look at that last hit. I mean, that was absolutely huge, James. You know that this is a momentum changer. You can see the bench erupt with that one.
And they take possession here inside the offensive zone. Edwards scoops it up from the back of the cage. And he gives it over to Sosa. Takes the feed. And he slides it quickly to Sosa. Rocks him. Puck picked up by Karvinen. Here's a short pass to McKinnon. Quick shot. Oh, he denies him with a fantastic stop there. Great use of the stick in the defensive end by Appleton. The Assassins gain control of it. Oh, and a great defensive play there. Slides the puck across to Sosa. The Rangers scoop it up along the boards. And he avoids the poke check with some great edge work. Picked up along the wall by McKinnon. Moves with the puck at the corner. Pokes it away in his own end. And now it's over to Powers. Rocks him on the play. Takes it out of the offensive zone and back to center. Reads it perfectly and comes up with the takeaway. Cutting to the slot. Decides to think about it. Slides it across. That's some smart heads-up defensive play by Appleton. Shot! And took that one out of the net. Feeds it down low. Short-handed shot! Scores! The go-ahead goal puts them in front.
Well, and this has been trending to happen, James. They've been closing on the puck quickly, sense an upward trajectory as this game's progressed, and they find the back of the net. We got to give some credit to the shooter here, James. A quick release shot makes it difficult for the goalie to get set to position, and when you're a little late, you can get a piece of it, but it still winds up in the back of the net.
And off the draw, they win the faceoff. Slides the puck over. Plays the body. Edwards moves the puck. Quick feed to Sosa. Mick's going to play it against the half wall. With the stop.
May's really showing great rebound control, and what this does is it just cleans up.
Stars make it 3 in a row, and they're humming now.
Well, they certainly are. 3 in a row. They've got their opponents on their heels. It is a wave. You can feel it. The energy every single shift. They're getting it in.
More than half the period has gone by. Hope you're enjoying this one. The Assassins have been getting solid offensive contributions, leading 3-1. Puck grab by Powers. And he slides it quickly to McKinnon. Here in the corner, he grabs the puck. Feeds it over. The Rangers have it in the offensive zone. Gains control of the puck here at the blue line. Broken up with a stick. Grabs the puck here in the neutral zone. And he takes the pass. Oh, he skips into the line of fire and blocks that. Quick pass across to Sallow. And here at center, that's intercepted. Grabbed along the boards by Karvinen. Dishes it off. And he stops that cannon there. Wow. Here in the later stages of this period, it's a 3-1 hockey game. Lots of offense already. They take possession as he locks them up off the faceoff. He grabs the puck here at the point. And we've got an offside with a faceoff looming. See if we can pick up some momentum again here as the faceoff is ready to go. And nearing the final minute of the second. She takes the feed. Quick pass to Karvinen. Takes the hit. He goes down to the ice and coughs up the puck. Moves it to Sosa. Trying to come up with a huge defensive play to get this puck out of his own end. And with that, 2 periods now in the books. Been a great night of hockey here on EA Sports, and we got the 3rd period coming at you in moments. Welcome back, everyone. Both teams lined up at center ice, and we are ready to get this 3rd period underway. And this one's underway here in the 3rd. All right, Cheryl, let's get your thoughts on what you've seen through 2 periods of play.
The Rangers need to change their mindset in the 3rd period and kind of flip the switch to attack mentality. This game is still close, many thanks to their goaltender. And now they got to find a way to generate some offense. When you're trailing, you got to take some risks. You have to beat your defenders, and you got to find a way to get through the middle of the ice.
good. The Assassins will play it in their own end. Appleton's picking up steam. Poked away in the neutral zone. Here's a chance, sends it in front. Another pass.
James, the game is more than X's and O's. Sometimes it's emotional leadership that comes into play, and that's exactly what this goal means for this entire bench. As you see, everyone erupts when he scores.
Puck is dropped, and we are back underway. A little back and forth. And that's off a stick. And the extended stick ends that one. Centering pass in front. Great defensive play to pick off the pass. The Assassins carry it along the wall. From a bad angle. And it's turned aside by Mays. Great defensive effort breaking up the pass. And now he moves it quickly to Salo. Oh, and he tracks it perfectly in the offensive end. Edwards has the puck inside the defensive zone. And he passes it up ahead to Sosa. With possession along the wall. Here's a chance to the middle. And that's stopped. Powers has it in the defensive end. McKinnon's got it against the boards. Great defensive play to come up with the puck.
Well, this game looks like it's going right down to the wire, James, and one of the most important things to do now is make sure you make good blue line decisions.
Moves it quickly over to Sosa. Oh, I think that goes off the mask, and it stays out, and play continues.
Powers has an uncanny ability to know exactly where he is on the ice and who is around him. I mean, he stumbles, and he's barely able to hold on to the puck with the lack of balance, but he finds the open player who gets a great scoring chance.
A little welcome sock'em on the play. Picks up the puck in his own end. Passes it to Mick. The Assassins played along the boards. Hey, put along the boards, and those walls are rattling.
When you're along the wall, you got to have your head up. You better be good in small spaces, and you can't get out of the way of this thunderous hit, though, because it was lined up perfectly here, James. He knew exactly what he was going to do, and he finished right through the wall.
Late goings of this period. Just one goal separating these two teams as we sit with a 3-2 lead. And now it's grabbed by Appleton. Sosa's taking it from his own end. Feeds it up ahead. Sends the pass in front. The Rangers have the puck in the corner. Salo's got it along the boards. Goaltender hangs on for the whistle.
Well, he's been around it all night long and finally converts after multiple opportunities in this game. You got to like the dynamic element to his game, his ability to use his hands to get to the net here, James. But finally is able to convert. You can see that frustration just leaves him right now in his body language.
The Assassins will play it from the defensive zone. Sosa's got it along the wing. Oh, a clutch save!
Mays makes an incredible save here from the slot area. He's just a model of consistency at anticipating the play. He's thinking one step ahead of the shooter.
Sends a pass over. Here's a short pass to Salo. Tap dances around the check. Less than 60 seconds to play in this tight one. The Assassins have it from their own end. Mick's got it in the offensive zone. Grabs the puck. Takes the pass. Quick feed to Salo. That's just textbook positioning to break up the play. Broken up with the stick in the defensive end. The Assassins gain possession in their own end. Slides the pass over to Appleton. Edwards carries the puck in his own zone. And there we go. Icing is the call. A deep in the defensive zone.
Great face-off win by the center. Now they can get out of their zone and get a change.
Fires it on net. Giant seconds, and he makes the save. There it is. Final horn sounds. We are all over here with this one. Well, the challenge was issued. The challenge was accepted. Fun game. I went back and forth for a while in this one, but, you know, unfortunately, they just didn't have enough tonight.
Yeah, they didn't have enough. They weren't really in control of the game. Yeah, you can have a lot of fun in these ones, but when you don't win, you don't feel too good.